What's up, guys? Back with another one. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's poppin', guys? How you living out there?
Las Vegas coming back at you another unbiased, real reaction,
Right,
baby.
man. Shout out to all free thinkers, of course.
And our patrons, another early access video.
Yeah.
Keep it coming. So this is Vince Staples, Feels Like Summer.
Yeah, off the new FM album. Looks like it's featuring Ty Dolla $ign
Yes,
as well,
sir.
man. And we haven't gotten to Vince on this channel yet, man. We've been getting a lot of requests for Vince for quite some time. I know you guys, a lot of you guys said to check out his new album.
Yep.
And this request, Feels Like Summer, was up there for the request for his new album. So let's give it a shot.
Let's see what it sounds like. What it's hitting
let's
for.
see what it sounds like. I know Vince Staples has been a rapper that I haven't really gotten into. Now I've heard a couple songs from him, but I've never taken the time to really get into him. So this would be cool.
And he's from the West Coast, right?
West Coast rapper. I think he's from Long Beach. I think I know more about Vince because of his personality. I mean, he's had some pretty funny interviews. He's got a sarcastic, sort of interesting, dry humor type of personality.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I know more about him personally in terms of his personality than I do his music. So let's see what he has to offer, man. Vince Staples, Feels Like Summer, featuring Ty Dolla $ign.
Whatever day, vibe, month it is, it just feels like summer.
Summertime in the LB wild, we gon' party till the sun or the guns come out. Lil Johnny gave his life for the shit, all he got was a plot and a bottle from the wind coat. Still no side, park side, Vince stole. 2 wins, no friends, we skipped
Put
over.
that back. I like
to see it. That's just me.
Old school West Coast
I
feel.
love that sound.
Yeah,
This is just for you guys that don't know nothing about that and about your boy. I used to bang shit like this. This is back when I was, I fit the description. I used to be banging way back, like not banging. Let me rephrase that. But I used to, I don't want to say, you used to be a drug. I wasn't that. But this is a cut that you just hang out. You lean your seat all the way
Called
back.
The Invisible Man.
Yeah.
You're not even supposed to see my face. You're only supposed to see my arm.
All you would see is the top of this right here.
Yeah.
That was it. They were, here come Ryan now. I don't do that shit no more. But that's bringing me back though. That's bringing me back.
It does have an old school West Coast bounce to it.
Yeah,
I like the beat. I wasn't even paying attention to the lyrics, so let's run that back. That was hot.
Boy, know they wasn't down from the get-go. Dirty got a dozen rounds, better get low. Try finessing my way, in the heaven might hit that gate. Might fall from a bitch flat on the concrete, real street runner. Wrong hat, wrong day, I killed my brother.
Summertime in the LB, Lord, I ain't shit a bro, nigga gon' tell me.
This shit bang.
This is cool, man. You know what?
This bangs.
This bangs. But you know what, man? Ty Dolla $ign to me, man, is like just in the cut, silently killing it, man. You look at all the cuts that have cold ass melodies in the hook. He's on
a lot of shit.
Dude, he's killing it.
But I like what he's saying here too, man. I like sort of the picture he's painting, man, with the summertime. When he said the summertime in the LB, wow, we gonna party to the sun or the guns come out.
Yep.
Then he said little Johnny gave his life for this shit. All he got was a plot and a bottle from the Winco. You know what I'm saying? Life for this gang banging shit, and all he got for gang banging was a plot, was a grave and a bottle, right, from the Winco, pouring out for the homies and all that. So when summer comes around, everyone's outside, right? Everyone's active, everybody's just out. So more people around, more things are likely to happen. Plus, sometimes it's a little bit too hot, people get annoyed. Whatever. It's just people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Summertime. A lot of times, that's when a lot of the shenanigans, as my West Coast people would say, some of that pops off. So that's the picture he's painting. He's like, at first he said, summertime is it's like that in California. Summertime all the time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So there's good party vibes. We gonna party to the sun up, or when the guns come out. So we party, but it's also a time in the summertime when we get busy too, when people die. So it's interesting. Hearing him paint that picture because I think it's accurate.
Very accurate.
And
he's riding the hell out of this beat. He is. He's making you feel like this is a back in the day type of vibe to it.
Everything, even the gang insinuations to the West Coast bounce in the beat to how he's flowing on it. I like this joint.
Same way since summer school, baby J. Either I'ma make the news or make a play. President's house could've took a different route. Wouldn't be without, think about it every day. Ease off me, these streets taught me. Speak softly, please don't taunt me.
He has some bars in here though, man. Vince has some shit in here actually. I like what he's talking about. I like how he said up top here, man. I didn't get to touch on it earlier when he said, try finessing my way into heaven, might hit that gate. I might fall from grace, splat. Trying to finessing my way into heaven. So I think that's sort of, you know what I'm saying?
Because he can't.
It's going to be hard for him to get into heaven straight up. You know what I'm saying? Because of some of the things that he's been.
I think we all going to have to finesse our way.
A little bit of finesse.
Unless the Lord started grading on the curve.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Big ass curve. Big curve. You know, and you know what I'm saying, where a lot of us come from, I mean, that curve, it's probably a great possibility that we might get that curve. You know what I'm saying? But I like that line though. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's indicative of the balance that he's trying to have. Like, you come from a certain place, you can maybe he's been in a gang, I believe he's been affiliated with gangs at least. He's a product of his environment. He grew up in gang culture. So when he says try finessing my way into heaven, when he says might hit that gate, I might do it because I'm trying, right? It seems like he's saying he's trying to go the right path, but I've also done some things, and I'm also still probably going to do some things. There's certain things that I'm exposed to, because he even said down here, he said still struggles with the past. I'm strapped. So even though he's famous, he still struggles, right? He still got these ties to his old life as well. So I like that line, all right? Because I think we're all, you know, trying to finesse our way into heaven to some degree. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We might need a little bit of finessing, you know?
You know, and then I like what he said, because I made that cold weather reference, and he hit me in the mouth with that. He's all, cold weather won't stop no gunner, wrong hat, wrong way, I'll kill my brother.
But that to me is showing how dedicated someone is to that mindset.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna take the time to even try to find out if that's you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Bow, bow, bow. I see that color, bow, 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 right? So I think that's an important line.
Yeah, absolutely.
That really shows like how dedicated they were to that gang mentality. You know what I'm saying? So he's got some shit in here. This is a cool little bounce.
Yeah,
but he's talking some shit in here. You know what I mean? You get a good peek at who he is and where he comes from in this song. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Let's keep it going.
Summertime in the LB, no it ain't shit, a bro, nigga gon' tell me now.
That's totally right there.
Being it feels like summer, let's do this, man. Let's go outside.
I like that one, yo.
I like that
that's
too.
Playlist for me. I think that shit bangs.
And you know, shout out to Ty Dolla $ign too, man. You know, I just feel like he could be. It doesn't matter what is coming out of his mouth. He could be saying some gangster crazy shit, you know, about killing people, but it still sounds good coming out of his mouth. Yeah. To your point, his melody is just dope the way he writes it. I mean, he really brings it to life.
He's got a great melody, and he's got a good tone too.
Yeah,
his tone, man, is just a nice tone. But I will say this about Vince Staples, man. His insight is always it always seems to go against the grain. He always has sort of a unique perspective on anything, whether it be something concerning the black community, societal things, and that's what people love about him. But he makes it funny, but it's like almost like it's veiled in sarcasm, but he's actually saying some real shit a lot of times. And I was always curious to see if he brought that to life in his music. And some of the other songs I've heard from him, I'm like, dude, you have these interesting things to say in interviews. Make that into a song, right? These different viewpoints. See if you can make a song surrounding that. So I would want to see that from Vince Staples. I'm curious to see if he has that on his album or some of his other albums. You know, give us some suggestions on some things to check out from him, because I like some of his dry humor and his sarcasm, but also some of the deeper points that he's trying to make. You know what I mean? And I think he has a very sort of independent way of thinking. I may not always agree with everything he says, but I just admire people who can take a stance.
Absolutely, man.
Take a stance and have a unique perspective on something that you're not used to just hearing. So shout out to him. I like this joint. Playlist. Give us some other suggestions for Vince, man, when we decide to revisit him.
Yes, sir.
That's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, check out our Patreon channel. If you're interested, it will allow you to get early access to our content. The link will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan, Las Vegas. We out.